This is MAAP Real Talk Show with you here. We are in Anthem, Arizona, ladies and gentlemen, with AMPED CAFE here at Anthem Way in Anthem, Arizona. Like I said, with candidate for governor, Mr. Matt Salmon. And I had the honor and the privilege to speak to him already before. This is not our first encounter, but I'm going to let him speak today because we said we're going to discuss this in the next interview, and now here we are. Right. We're going to talk about us, the old geezers.
That's right.
You know, what are you going to do, Mr. Salmon? Like, I know everybody talks about campaigning. I go right for the heart and the gut, so. What are we going to do for our elders, sir? I don't want to call them senior citizen because they're all young at heart.
Well, I'll tell you what. The older I get, the younger I feel. I'm 63 years old. I've got 4 children. I've got 9 grandchildren. My oldest grandson is a senior in high school, and they are the biggest blessing in my life. But I want the seniors to know out there, I will be there for you in every way, shape, and form. I want you to know something, whether it's defending Social Security at the federal level. I've always believed that Social Security should be in a lockbox, that they shouldn't be able to touch it, shouldn't be able to spend it on other things. And I will be fighting with everything I got, speaking loudly as the governor of the state. And we need to protect Social Security. We need to do everything that we can to protect our seniors, to not have tax hikes, to make sure that we do everything we can in our state to try to curb inflation, gas prices, food prices, everything that we can, because I know a lot of my friends that are seniors are on fixed incomes. And I just want you to know, I will be your governor. I will be there to help you every step of the way because I'm one of you. So thank you very much.
But they all ask me about medicine. I'm going to be very straightforward with you because they know I'm behind the camera and I don't do gotcha moments. And sometimes that's why I'll never be famous, I tell people, because I don't do that stuff. I let the gentleman, the guy that's working hard, to speak from your heart and tell us what are you going to do for medicine that people can't afford their medicine?
Well, right now, one of the things I've always supported is the idea of reimportation of drugs. We have drugs from Mexico and Canada that are far cheaper, and I'd like to look at any and all opportunities because I know that escalating drug prices, especially with people on fixed incomes, is a really big deal. So I just want you to know that as governor, that will be a very, very important issue to me as well, to make sure that we're working both with the federal government to make sure that we're doing everything we can to contain the escalating prices of drugs and do everything that we can to make sure that they're affordable.
I know as a governor, the DOJ and the AG, you have nothing to do with them technically, but you really could present things to them through the Senate or through the legislature. But my question to you is like what's happening right now with Mark Bronovich, with the audit, what's happening? Do you think they're procrastinating because nobody's listening to him? Because I don't want to punish him. I know he's worked hard, Mr. Mark. And I was wondering, what would you do as a governor if that was you?
Well, if I were governor, I would be having meetings with the Attorney General every day and saying, where are you on this? Where are you on this? To make sure that it's done as quickly as possible. Look, I don't want them to miss anything, and I know that good investigation takes time, especially if they're trying to put something together that they want to be successful in court. But as governor, I will be an activist governor. I will be very, very involved with the Attorney General. So that's a really important race too. Please elect a new Attorney General that's going to fight the fight and going to stand up for us and enforce the rule of law and do everything that they can to make sure that Arizona is a place where we take the law very seriously.
And I know you don't go into hypothetical because I've listened to you in the past, but do you think you're going to see people arrested or anything happening like in the near future, or you think they're just going to shrug it under the carpet?
I will say this. If our laws have been violated, then the punishment needs to be swift and it needs to be sure.
Do you think if there's a CCP has anything to do with it, or somebody outside foreign powers that?
I think we always have the threat of foreign governments trying to meddle in our affairs. And I want you to know this: when I'm governor of this state, we will do everything to make sure that we don't have foreign governments meddling, especially China. I want you to know something, that if when I'm governor, that we will pass the most stringent laws for people that pass secrets to the Chinese or to any other foreign actors. And we'll also make sure that our state contractors have no ties to any other foreign governments, especially the CCP. This will be a state that is CCP free.
Thank you so much. This is the questions that I got. Until next time. You know what I mean? We'll ask you more questions because, I go by what the people say and they say to me. I just want to tell you, you answered all their questions.
Well, can I say one more thing?
Yes, of course you can.
Because in order to fight the Chinese government, you need to have somebody that is an experienced fighter. You need to have somebody that actually understands how China thinks and how devious they can be. I was the chairman of the Asia Pacific Subcommittee on Foreign Affairs as a congressman, and I've held numerous hearings beating up on China for their expansion of military installations in the South China Sea, their forced abortion policies, their organ sales, their persecution of people like the Uyghurs or other human rights violations that have occurred. If you want somebody that actually knows and understands how to fight and how to deal with China, I'm the best guy for that job. Thank you very much.
Wow, that's a great intro. Thank you so much. I was volunteering on your own. Thank you.
Thank you.
Like, as you know, thank you, sir, so much. This is MAAP Real Talk Show with you. I hope you enjoyed this the information that he just gave us. Please, and until next time, I don't say goodbye. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen.